Yo, 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 Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist on WPRK, 91.5 FM Winter Park, kicking it at the dark with our special guests. Yeah, man, I got my co-host in here rocking with me tonight. Introduce y'all to them and we're going to get this thing going. Auntie August is in the building. Auntie, you there?
Hey yo, hey yo.
Auntie August is in the building. DJ Exclusive in this thing. What's going on, cuzzo?
Chilling like a villain, you know me.
Yes, sir. DJ Exclusive in here chilling like a villain. Hey, man, we got a hot show for y'all lined up tonight, man. We're going to set things off with my surreal topic of the day. Got music from around the way. We got our throwback track and my favorite part over all of that, the pump it or dump it. Y'all get to call in and talk to us about the music we playing and everything we saying right here on Surreal Talk Radio. And now, man, without any further ado, man, my special guest chilling with us tonight. This brother right here is a legend in hip hop, man. It's done inspired a lot of the rappers that we love today. This brother right here got classics, man. He's a Queensbridge pioneer, definitely known for battle rap. Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan in the house tonight. You there, bro?
Yeah. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. MC Shan.
All right, so let's start this out in traditional Shan fashion. I didn't know that we were doing Pump It or Dump It. Are you going to play my new joint called Coming Back's Impossible before and give me a Pump It or Dump It?
Oh man, we could definitely make that happen, man. We got local. What we do is we play local artists. We get your opinion since you the man that got the billboard and all of that. So we want to get some professional critique for some of these local artists around here. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But I didn't know. Pump It or Dump It is for local artists. That's cool.
That means yours automatically.
I don't want to step on that part of it. Let's let these local artists and do their thing. We don't have to do mine. My new song is called Coming Back Impossible. You can find it on YouTube, MC Shan YouTube, Coming Back Impossible, since I can't play my song tonight.
We can play it tonight. We can definitely do that.
No, we can't because you got to bleep it. Don't worry about it. It's only 2 bleeps that you have to do. But, let y'all introduce the show. We'll talk about that during it because I'm not going to let you talk about everything you want to talk about without me talking about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about what I want to talk about.
My man. Hey, man, it's all good,
You done
man.
took your
But
time.
listen, I'll tell you like this, though, man. Before we even get started, man, I want to thank you so much for doing our show and helping us grow the platform, man. I want to start it like that. You know what I mean?
No. I want to thank you for having me. See, unlike a lot of these new artists and things that y'all deal with, they don't understand that you are and what makes them. Because without you playing their music, interviewing them, who would they be? Me, I'm an old school. I understand who you are and what y'all are to me and what you are being to me now. And being on your show, that's one of what you said, what advice you got for artists. I want to show you what it is. You have to be thankful to these people because without them, you would never be anyone. You'll be playing the music in your car with your buddies and you suck. And they'll be telling you you're the greatest thing next to sliced bread and whatnot. But these are people that you don't charge them for a drop when you get big. Remember, these are the people that were playing you when you were nobody.
My man, that's love, bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. Wait, yo, I want to get things started with my surreal topic of the day. I got a topic I want to hit you with, man, just to get conversation started. You know what I mean? And get your opinion on this, and then we can move on and find out what you got going on in life. We definitely want to talk about your story. But my surreal topic of the day, man, or should I say my title tonight is He Ran With That, right? And I want to get your view on this.
Hold on. Say that again.
The title is He Ran With That. It's going to make sense in a minute.
Say that. Say ran with what?
Yeah, it's going to make sense in a second, man. That's what it's called.
Spell it out, because I can't hear you. You know, I'm deaf 20 years of music. I heard what you said. You said, who ran with that?
Yeah, it just, in general, he ran with that. That's what it is. Just like anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'll just fudge it. Let's go. I'll act like I heard you.
Okay, so basically, I want to get your view on this because I feel like you could relate to this, right? So, in this Kendrick Lamar versus Drake battle, Kendrick Lamar calls Drake a pedophile, and he ran with that, right? It was no proof, but he ran with that, if that makes sense. Now, I feel like, you've been in this type of situation where rappers would create these false narratives that kind of catapult their career. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I want to ask you, being in that type of situation, what would you say to an artist like Drake in that case?
Everything is fair, son. He called you a pedophile. Prove it. Prove you ain't a pedophile. This is a lyrical art form, man. I mean, everything is fair game when it comes to you. You don't talk about nobody's children. You don't talk about people's wives. You don't talk about their mothers. But anything pertaining to you, calling him a pedophile was all within the fair game of hip hop. There was nothing wrong with that. He called him out. So what? Show us you ain't a pedophile. See, this is what I've been saying about this hip hop game. Everybody looks at my Instagram and say, "Oh, you too old for that." No, y'all have lost the art of hip hop. I called everybody out. I say, "Yo, yeah, y'all say I'm old. I test any boy come test with upon the mic. Come test with. I show you how hip hop I done." See, because what we need to do, like that, make America great again. What we need to do is start making hip hop fun again, to where we can come together and have lyrical sessions against each other where the killing not even and get us involved into it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I've been talking madness on Instagram, and I mean today I covered every exciting thing. I told people I'll put up $10,000 if you could bring me the tape that Chris crushed me. I'll even give the $10,000 to Chris if he can show me the tape that he crushed me as he said he did. Just a lot of rappers told people, "Yo, come test me, boy. I'll meet your bumbuckler." You know what I'm saying? I talk mess and then I spread knowledge. I'm like the biggest reality show that people could see.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And just
so let me ask you this. Okay, so in the situation that I just explained about Drake, you're saying basically he would just kind of like have to live
Don't
with that.
mention his name again. Don't mention his name again.
Okay.
Listen, because remember, I'm from the day when somebody writes your rhyme and you have ghostwriter, you don't even step in the arena with a real gladiator, son. So Drake ain't no real gladiator. I don't respect his gangster, son.
I feel you.
I done seen videos where you done stole people's lines and whatnot. See, when you a real individual, Jay-Z done took my line, Pete Rock done just took my line. See, they take your stuff. You don't take other people's stuff. So that means you ain't been a gladiator and you stole other people's stuff. So you can't mention his name. And I'm just going to use a Kendrick joint, and I ain't got nothing to do with that battle. You not like us. You not like us. And that's not racially.
I feel you.
Because I judge every man for who they are. If you respect me, I respect you. I don't care what color, race, or creed. And that's what our problem is. You dig what I'm saying? And so, you not like us. And when I say you not like us, that means, me and my old school crew. All you new rappers after us that started people writing your rhymes and ghostwriters, we don't do that. So y'all not like us. Y'all not like us. Y'all suck.
So battle. Okay, let me ask you a question, kind of like about battle rapping here. So is battling from your perspective? Is it about being factual or just being clever on the mic? Like who's more skilled?
Listen, hip hop was born on braggadocio.
Mm-hmm.
Saying you were the best, this, that, and the third. But then when it came down to it, when you had beef, you had to actually prove that. Like Kool Moe Dee and Busy Bee and all those other great battles that y'all hear about in hip hop that are historical.
Yeah.
You have to prove these things. It wasn't nothing about, you sold more records, I won. That's when that new little sissy era rap came in. I sold more records than you. I beat you. All right, now if that was gonna be the case, do y'all understand that I had a battle with Ella? I didn't even have a battle with Ella. I made a diss record about LL called Beat Bite back in the days, right?
Yeah.
LL didn't respond back to Beat Fighter. But that doesn't mean that I can go around and claim that I beat LL. I didn't
Facts.
beat
Facts.
LL. We never even had a battle. So I made the record, and the business decision that Russell made was to not mess with Shan and go ahead, leave it alone. And so I don't walk around saying that I'll beat LL because I made Beat by the He was the illest one not to go against at that time, which means I wasn't scared of nobody.
Right.
But nobody talks about that, but you don't hear me walking around like KRS One saying, "Oh, I beat Shan." I don't do that. I didn't. We never battled. Me and Chris never ever battled on stage ever. And I ask people, I say, "Go, you know what?" Like I said, I offered $10,000 to anybody that finds the tape or the video of KRS One totally demolishing me in any video. But I will admit, he'll crush me on stage. KRS One ain't no, he ain't no jokes when it comes on stage.
Yeah,
When they, look, I gotta admit this in public too, cause y'all know I keep it 1,000. If I was to ever battle KRS One in an arena, that's why I keep talking about lyrics. Wow, my lyrics are better. But if I ever battle KRS One in an arena, as soon as they say coming to the stage, KRS One, I lost.
Yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you.
So
All
I'm
right.
I'm trying to divert people's attention from that shit, right?
Well,
I'm
yo,
sorry.
how about this? Let's put this topic on the back burner. I definitely want to have time, man. You know, to talk about your story and everything like that. I just want to get conversation started. So let's put this on the back burner for a little bit. I want to open up the hotlines, man. Anybody want to call in and talk about this topic? Anybody want to call and talk to Shan? More than welcome to you. Remember, we on the radio, so no profanity. Keep the
I
calls.
know. I'm sorry for the last little one, dude. Go ahead, man. Let the show move, son. Let's move. Let's go.
Yeah, now I'm talking to the fans, man. I'm telling you, if they want to call in, you know, for them not to be saying no profanity on the radio, and you know, and then, you know what I'm saying, anybody want to call in and you know, participate in this pump it or dump it, let us know if this song, are we pumping this song or we dumping it. So this is a local artist. The name of this artist is what's the name of this artist, Auntie?
Oh,
He don't got a name on it, just they just say the
I
name
thought
of
I
the
gave you the
song.
name. I thought.
I think it's Q Lanes.
Yeah.
Q Lanes. Okay, so Q Lanes, and the name of his joint is Take My Time. Right here on Surreal Talk Radio. We'll be back to see if we pumping this thing or we dumping this thing. So check it out.
Say ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, baby. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing wrong. It's 12 a.m. and you calling my phone, saying your man is gone and that you home alone. If I slide, you know it's gonna be on. Fucking you while you got a man, would I be wrong? But I don't give a fuck. Pull up and I give you what you asking for. When we together, you know we acting up. Thinking to myself, man, like she really tough. She just can't get enough. Baby, can I take my time and do your body right? What's going down? We ain't gotta tell nobody. You freaking me, I'm freaking you, whatever you wanna do. You on top of me, I'm on top of you, baby girl, that's how we do. Said, baby, can I get you right? Said, we gon' get nasty tonight. With a little bump and grind, baby. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing wrong. With a little bump and grind, baby. Baby, can we get this right? Baby, do you really wanna take this right? You love how I'm coming, baby girl, you just love this vibe. Say going deep inside your body till I reach your spine. Pulling on your hair while you telling me that it's mine. I'ma slide through like I do. Nobody else can do your body, baby, like I do. When I get behind you, going deep inside you, flipping your body, mixing it like some Pro Tools. Nobody gon' do me, we gon' take your time and do your body right. What's going down? We ain't gotta tell nobody. You freaking me, I'm freaking you, whatever you wanna do. You on top of me, I'm on top of you, baby girl, that's how we do. Say, baby, can I get you right? Say, we gon' get nasty tonight. With a little bump and grind, baby. Ain't nothing wrong. With a little bump and grind, baby. Say, ain't nothing wrong. With a little bump and grind, baby. Ain't nothing wrong. With a little bump and grind, baby.
Yeah. So Real Talk Radio, we back. Your man, Calico the Surrealist. I'm in here with Auntie August and DJ Exclusive. We got our we got our special guest on the line, MC Shan. You still there?
I'm here.
All right. Hey, brother, the track we just played right there, man. Should we pump it? Should we dump it? What you think about that right there?
None of our business. You wanted my opinion? That artist that made that song, we have no control over his creativity. All we have, if we don't like it, we don't listen to it. But see, this is what I find about nowadays. We talk to an old shooter and breaking somebody's confidence before they even got started is kind of a bad start. But I want to tell all of you out here that's making songs, do what you do. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Auntie. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to the DJ. Unless any of us put our pants on 2 legs at a time and we jump into them. We put our pants on the same way you do. Our word means nothing. Go with your heart. Do what you do. Let no one criticize you because you are you. And the minute that you let people like myself or Auntie and us criticize you, you give us power over you.
Yes, sir.
Be as creative as you want to be. And if they don't deal with you, deal with the people that love you. If you take 1 second from the people that love you to try and turn other people over to your dark side and make people that are hating you right now love you, you're taking 1 second away from the people that love you. Never do that. Never deal with people that deny you, that don't believe in you, that don't.
Oh, we got a caller.
That's what's up. Now that's
You never give them 1 second of the time from the people that love you.
Indeed. All right, man. Well, I appreciate that right there. I'm gonna go around our room. I know I really appreciate the the comment you just made. We just gonna kind of stick to our format here though, and I wanted to see, with Auntie, what you think about the song.
I'm gonna bump it.
You gonna bump it?
I'm gonna pump it.
You gonna pump it?
And
Okay.
the reason why I'm gonna pump it is because he is it's mastered really good. I like how he produced it. Normally we get stuff that it's not, and it's not about putting anybody down and things. When you come, this has been going on way before we was even born. People's always gonna be critiqued about music and art. It's why it's called arts. Music, and that's what's lacking nowadays is people being critiqued professionally.
Auntie, I'm on your side. You want to know why? Because y'all who play this music, y'all create the music that we dance to. Okay? And your professionalism and knowing what you know about this, you can hear a hit and you cannot hear a hit. But y'all give other people a chance to say, well, what should we do? Your knowledge that you have, you still give other people a choice to say, should we bump it? You might not like it, but if the people say that, you're going to professionally say, well, we're going to pump it. But the professionalism in you, and I'm not critiquing, y'all are the people that tell me, y'all are the maestros. And I love y'all and thank y'all for talking to me.
Yeah, man, we love you right back, man. Yo, DJ Exclusive, man, what you say? Should we pump that or we dump it?
I would say pump it.
In a strip club.
No, I would say pump it because it was mixed to my liking. For one
Okay.
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
What?
It does sound
me
good,
as a
right?
producer, I never feel like a song is finished. So I'm a perfectionist. So I always feel like a song is got room for improvement. But you
Definitely.
can work with that.
Okay.
We heard
All right.
worse songs
Woo.
submitted here.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Cool. All right, man. So look like we pumping this thing. All right, man. Listen, 407.
One more minute, because what y'all just said was important.
Uh-huh.
Those are the things that these artists need to take in mind. When he said acoustically, it was mixed right. These are the things that these artists need to keep in their mind. Oh, the DJ said it was mixed right. And she said something else. And you said something else. These are all the things that these artists need to put into their brain and say, yo, these people know. The DJ said it was mixed right, so I gotta listen to that song that he said was mixed right and make that be my example. Y'all are forging us forward. And I love y'all, and I'm sorry to sound like I'm a preacher or something like that, but I love what y'all are doing. And I want to let these artists know that y'all are not actually, because you're giving them the knowledge that they actually need to propel themselves forward. Oh, I didn't like his delivery. So now you know you got to work on your delivery.
Yeah, man.
You
I don't
saying?
think you sound like a preacher, man. I think you sound like, you know what I'm saying, like how
Season.
a person in hip hop is supposed to be doing at your stage of the game, man. We supposed to be doing this for the younger, younger hip hop. And I love what you're saying, man. But for I'm gonna open up the hotlines. Anybody want to call in? It's 407-646-2915. Again, 407-646-2915. In the meantime, we're about to get real live with MC Shan, go into his story. I'm gonna try to do this thing chronological. There's no way that we can get through all this man's career in 40 something minutes or whatever, but we're gonna do the best we can. And I'm gonna start it like this, man, because we love to hear the stories again and again of how it all got started way back when. So, hey, Shan, man, take us back. I want you to tell us about the first time you ever wrote a rhyme, when, where, and how it happened.
I'll tell you what. My career is based on Roxanne Shante. Anyway we go around, it all leads to that woman right there.
Okay.
She believed in me. Shante, we used to rhyme on the benches and whatnot. And then next thing you know, I be here Mom, my name's Roxanne on the radio. What?
Yo.
The only reason why you're talking to me right now is because of that woman. And when it comes to the intro of my career, how I started all that, that's where it comes from.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing else more important to me than telling y'all that part. And why I tell people that part is because when you love someone and you really care about them, when you make it, you don't forget them. Shante was the biggest thing on the planet. She reached back and she took me to where the point y'all want to talk to me now. And really, I don't care. Y'all can call me all kind of whatever. But that's how emotional it means when a friend really loves you, makes it, and comes back and brings you to where I'm living now. I'm good. I got RVs in my yard. I got boats, buses, all kind of stuff. And that's because my good friend.
Hey, man, well, I appreciate you sharing that, man, for sure. Like I say, man, I'm gonna try to run this thing down chronological, man. For the people that don't know, MC Shan is from Queens, New York, man. Queensbridge representing. You know what I'm saying? Now
I'm the Queen. Hey, listen, I'm the Queensbridge Shimmer.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
give my house to Nas. That's wrong. I'm the
Mm.
general, right? Shantae, the queen of Queens, appointed me sergeant at arms, and ain't nobody take my house from me, son.
We
Wait till y'all hear the next record. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, man. We gonna
Give
set the
my
record
house to
straight.
Nas. That's wrong. I ain't scared of nobody in this rap game. I don't care who you are, son. You
Hey
better come
man.
with that microphone game.
We gonna set the record straight about my man Nas too. We gonna get you, man. We gonna get you in there. But listen, I want to ask you this question, man, because I know you done been around this topic a million times. But just for the record, right here on Surreal Talk Radio, I want to ask you, man, who would you say created hip hop? Some say DJ Kool Herc, some say Grandmaster Flash. But what coming from you? What do you say?
That's not an argument for me to discuss. I wasn't there.
Okay.
That would only be speculation on my part. My understanding of how hip hop started, people say it's South Bronx, but me looking it up, it says it started in the West Bronx,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
But that's all speculation. I can't talk about that. I can't tell you where it started. All I can tell you is that Kool Herc is the person that I look at because that's what I've been told, as
Right.
of the rest of you.
Okay. So if you had to build your Mount Rushmore, how would it go coming from you?
All four faces is me because I'm that super rapper.
Hey, that's an answer, man. That's an answer. Now, okay, so I want to play a little game with you, man. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to fill in the blank. All right.
Uh-huh.
The question is: I fell in love with hip hop when I first heard blank.
MC Shan.
When you first heard who?
MC Shan.
Come on, man.
Wait a minute. He said he first fell in love
No,
when he
no,
heard
no. I'm gonna
himself.
refer that to my father, and I always mess with Melly Mel. Melly Mel is my father. See, some of you are not don't have man enough in you to say that who your idol is and who your Melly Mel is my hip hop father. And anytime Mel get around me, I'll be like, yo, what up, Dad? You know you missed like 18 years of child support.
Melly Mel. Okay.
No, because hip hop is my mother, and I got a couple of fathers. I got you, I got Kaz, I got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll be messing with them, but some men like Melly Mel and Kaz, those are my hip hop fathers. You know what I'm saying?
This
Let
is
me ask you a question then. How do you feel that hip hop has influenced your life as a man and as a father?
It didn't know what it did for me. It made me be there. I got 10 kids, right? Took care of all of them. What hip hop did was, see, people think rich is the big goal. What it did for me was it made me be able to be there every morning to put my kids on the bus, meet them when they got off the bus, didn't have to work. I might have to go away for maybe a Saturday. I'll be back Sunday. But I was there for my kids from the age of when they came out to my daughter's 15 right now. And anybody that knows me, they know I had custody of her since she was 1 year old. So me and her is troopers. I live in this house with me and my daughter. But I try and show on my Instagram the portrait of a black father that takes care of his children. Although I don't deal with my two, I got a 6 and 7 year old. Although me and their mother don't get along like we should, but we get along. And I got a 6 and 7 year old that every weekend that I take. The court papers say I get them every 2 weeks. I don't care what people tell me to do. Let me show you how to be a black father. I take them on trips. My kids grew up on an RV from when they were little, and I've got a show called RV Life Hip Hop Style, and that's going to show people. It's already recorded. And it's going to show people my kids grew up on an RV from when they couldn't walk and talk until right now that I got an RV sitting in my yard that's big as a school bus, bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And got showers, a full bathroom, a washer and dryer in it. And this is what you can achieve. People think that, Just because they look at me and say, oh, Shan, you was a crackhead. If you look at me and you see what I have, you would actually want to fix yourself.
Fix
If this
yourself.
guy that people always say, oh, when it comes to Shan, he's a crackhead. He doesn't have no teeth. But you don't know me. I do have teeth. But I'm not like the rest of you people. You would put those teeth in your face to make everybody around you feel happy, yet I feel like I got a Tonka toy in my face. Why should I walk around with a Tonka toy in my face and feel uncomfortable to make any of you happy? So
Ah
if
man.
you think that me not having any teeth diminishes my brain and my knowledge, then you're an idiot.
Yo, man,
If you
listen now.
don't
We the reason why we hit you up, man, is because of respect, man. We definitely, we ain't judging and nothing like that, man. It's all respect. Let me go back and like I said, I want to do this thing in chronological order, man. I wanna talk about some of your partners. Marley Marl, right? Another legend like yourself. Wanna ask you, man, what's y'all relationship like these days?
Me and Molly get money together.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that's all I can say. It's all about a bag nowadays. If we ain't talking about no money, we ain't talking about nothing. I don't
Okay.
even answer my phone for that reason because the phone rings. Somebody gonna ask me how you doing. Man, look at my Instagram. I'm still alive. You ain't getting no newspaper article, right? So I don't talk to people that ain't about no money. And if I
Yeah.
don't love you, I'm not calling you. I call Kane, I call Craig, I call G-Rap, I call Ty, I call Shantae. I just spoke to Cool V and Shantae tonight. You dig what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I love it, man. Let's stay on Marley for a second, man. I want you to describe y'all's chemistry on records back in the day.
I used to mess up all his recordings. With Molly, hello?
Yeah, yeah,
All right, look, with Molly, this is how I learned how to produce, right? I used to be in the studio with Molly learning all these stuff. I saw the first sample ever taken in life. You know how people sample with the Akai?
yeah.
They put out a sampler back in the day, but the technology, they didn't know what to do with it. Molly figured out what to do with it, and he took the first sample in fucking, I'm sorry.
You good?
Yeah,
You good?
That's how Molly took the first sample in history that was ever taken, and I watched him do it.
Uh.
I watched Molly so much as a producer that my first production that I came out with was Informer.
Oh yeah, we gonna.
Informer went triple 40, 50, 70 times for forever going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And all of a sudden in 2019, Daddy Yankee picked it up and it was called Con Calma, yeah, Poofily Illuminea, on the little room down.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna wait till we got to that. We're trying to figure out what he was saying. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Listen, Marley, man, is definitely a like I said, like yourself, man, a legend.
He's
Um,
a staple.
Indeed, man. No doubt. You ain't never
Dog.
lied. You ain't never
And
lied. Let's talk about the Juice Crew for a second, man. I want to play a game with you again, man, and ask you, man. So I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind when I say these names, right? I know you spoke on her earlier, but I want to ask you first thing that come to mind when I say Roxanne Shante.
Queen,
Queen. First thing about Big Daddy Kane.
my man's in them.
There's in there. Let's go with Biz Marquee.
My heart. don't
Biz.
talk, don't talk about Biz to me right now, but I love it. Biz, my heart, yo. Go ahead, keep going, yo.
Yeah, I felt like that one was going, rest in peace to Biz Marquee, man. I just mentioned so much talent. I just mentioned so much hip hop right there, man. And shout out to Master Ace, Tragedy, Craig G, Cool G Rap, the whole lineup, man. Y'all was so deep. Shout out, Queensbridge in general. I want to ask you, man, about your creative process, man. What was rapping like back then versus now from your lens?
No different. You did the same thing. I think you set me up by asking me about Biz because you knew what was going to happen.
Man, I kind of, it's all love, man. We know you love Biz, man. Rest in peace. We all love Biz, man. I set you up though. I did. I take care of that.
Oh, you just wanted to see if that was authentic or not.
We all good. We all good. I appreciate you being real though, man. Definitely.
Can't be no other way, man. You only can be you, man. Can't be nothing else. And that's what people keep misunderstanding. You can't be the next man. You may admire him. Take the things that you like about him that you admire and put it into your life and throw the rest back to the garbage.
Yes, sir.
When people talk to you, listen to everybody. The bum on the street has a story to tell you. Might be bullcrap, right? But there's something that you may be able to take out of that bum that you think ain't got no money, but he's worth gold to you because he got knowledge. Mm-hmm. And that's maybe one or two things that you may take out of that person that you don't even want to give a sandwich to because he's sitting on the sidewalk. That's going to change your whole entire life and your aspects. Stop judging people. Listen. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should be listening more than you're talking.
Hey, man. Listen, bro. Listen, it's such an honor to be talking to you, bro, man. Like, bro, this is something for me, man. I'm gonna put it like that. I want to talk about your catalog. From my count, I'm counting 4 to 5 solo albums. Looks like. I'm talking about some of these joints too.
That's it. Before we try and make those any big thing, let me tell you something. See, those songs, them albums you're talking about, this is what I'm trying to avoid these young artists from. See, you sign things that you don't know. I don't get no money from that. Well, I do. Most artists don't. There's a thing that's called recaptured. When you put records out when I did, 30 years, you can renegotiate with the record company that got those deals. You had them deals with to own your stuff. So people think real recapture is not real. Check this out. I just made a new deal with Warner Brothers 4 months ago and got a nice whopping check for a song that's only out digitally. But that's just because Shan is Shan and I sell enough in Warner's and the people in office love me. Like, yo, give them that money. But guess what? I was getting 1,000 here, maybe 700 here, every other 4 months. Mm-hmm. They said, "I'll forget that. Let's give him this whopping," because they know I like to build stuff. They gave me a whopping check. Mm-hmm. For a song that ain't even out now. And what they did was took away that old contract that they had with all the records and CDs that wasn't in existence. And they gave me a new contract for down by law that I get paid like these new artists that just got signed yesterday. Right?
Okay.
Just got signed yesterday, but I ain't even doing nothing. They gave me a whopping check. So much I went and bought a RV.
Yeah. But man, listen, you done already put in the work, man. So it's about getting paid.
No. That's not the important part. The important part is that y'all giving me this platform. I get a chance to tell every artist that if you've been in this record company or in this record business for this amount of years or came out when I am, there's a check for you, son. I'm not one of those that keep the plug from people. I like everybody to get paid. Being at the top is a lonely place. I want to look left and right and see other people. So if your music came out around mine, go find you a lawyer, because these companies are not going to tell you that your time is up. Yeah. Right? And then once that window closes, they own it again for another 75 or 30 years. You dig what I'm saying? And so right now, I'm living proof, son. Not that I needed that. I was doing well with Informer and Karma. But that down by law was an extra bonus check. Like, what? Where people think, y'all know how I look. I don't wear no teeth, but I got some. And the rumors about me, yes, I tell people, I'm like more than just a rap artist. I'm a drug counselor or something, because And please, can I say this? Please,
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
to all my folks out there that we struggle every day with this disease that we have.
Mm.
What you were yesterday, you're not today.
Mm.
Remember, they call me crackhead all day, but I own more things that people who boom want to call me that. We got our own struggle and we deal with that. Don't let these people push our triggers and bring us back to who we was. Because
Mm.
if you look at me dealing with what I deal with, what you deal with, and the things that I have, you have a choice. Either you go ahead and you destroy yourself,
Right.
or you just make everything okay for you and your family. But the first thing is understand that you're a drug addict. That's your first battle. Thank you for letting me share.
Nah, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man, for sure, man. That's what's up, man. I
I
appreciate
want
you keeping it real.
Passion.
everybody to do good.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. Yeah, like I say, man, just for the sake of time, I want to crunch in a couple of these things. I definitely want to talk about some of these big songs you got, man. Like, I want to go back to the beat biter you mentioned, the LL disc. I want to ask you your thoughts on this. Like, it's 2025 now. Thinking back on this record, as you hear it today, what are your thoughts like in retrospect? What do you think about this record?
I love LL because of regardless to what you see in Beat Biter, let me tell you, like a year and a half ago, if any of you want to go look up MC Shan Beyond the Mic,
Yeah.
LL in his position, he s- he sent a film crew to my house
Yeah.
for a weekend because y'all see how crazy I am on Instagram, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so nobody believes that I'm just this the way I am. So he sent a film crew to my house and they stayed with me for the whole weekend. Excuse me. They stayed with me for the whole weekend. And most documentaries, right, you have a narrator. LL did something that was groundbreaking. He let me tell my story in my own words, no narrator, none of that. Groundbreaking. MC Shan Beyond the Mic. You can find it on YouTube. And regardless to that beat biter, me and LL have a personal relationship. LL, when he started getting bigger than me, because I'm still skinny, he started swelling up. He used to try and terrorize me.
Yeah, he ain't the
But
one. He ain't the one you want to try with all the muscles he got.
man, he didn't terrorize me, son. He didn't terrorize me at all. Ask him about the night he threatened me in Red Parrot and told me I couldn't go to Syracuse. This is me and Cut Creator's joke forever. This is nothing to down my man LL. Like I said, I love Uncle L, but this is our life. This is the story. It's true.
Right.
We
Uncle
went to
L.
Syracuse, right? Don't show up. And after he threatened me the night before at Red Parrot, I went to Syracuse. Not only did I go to Syracuse, I crushed him so hard. He didn't get on stage that night, and people tried to flip his limo over.
Wow.
LL. That
Crazy.
man. Listen, we got us an LL
Look,
story.
look, check this out. You want what you call it? If any of you know Cup Creator without even think, call Cup Creator and ask him, yo, what's up with the story? How come you and Shan always laugh about Syracuse? He'll tell you the story, but he's gonna say it more in their favor.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, we have to have a overtime. We got to have a part 1, part 2, and part 3 for you. Listen, but it could not be an interview if I did not mention this. The bridge, man. Let me say something real quick before we start talking about the bridge, because this right here is probably my favorite Shan song. But man, listen, I don't care who you is. If you love hip hop, as soon as you hear that snare, as a hip hop head, as a hip hop fan, you just get proud. Like, I don't care what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be in a club or something like that, and then once that snare start going, and and that's just kind of like what I wanted to say to start it off. But this is the song right here that kind of sparked the whole thing with KRS One, and y'all really touched the nerve with this one, man. Like he was pretty much saying, like you ain't know your hip hop like where it all started, and this is when saying they delivered the bridge is over, and I want to say, man, win, lose or draw, man, you guys fed hip hop, and we thank y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? And I want to ask you. Today, do you feel like Chris gives you your props now since it's all out there and all said and done?
Chris has always given me my props. Me and Chris, we're brothers in arms. Y'all will hear me talk about Chris today on the internet and talk crap. Like I told people, let me tell you something about this man, KRS One. This man changed hip hop to what you have today. Single-handedly. As much as I talk crap about him, there was a time where it was the Kwame's, the Salt and Peppers, and everything was starting to turn pop.
Mm-hmm.
Chris made that the bridge is over. What he did was he interjected into this music industry the real elements of hip hop, that battleground, that Chris saved hip hop. Y'all don't understand that. And see, I'm that fair. Even when the narrative doesn't point in my favor. The roller coaster of hip hop was going up the hill. So heavy D, all this dance, pop, 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 pop.
Uh-huh.
Here come Chris. Bridge is over. Bridge is over. That's what made the roller coaster of hip hop get to that pinnacle or the top and come down. And we reached the point that we are today.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I said win, lose, or draw. Y'all fed hip hop, man, and it was a win.
No. Y'all didn't save hip hop. I got a part of that.
Yeah.
Chris saved hip hop. I was the object of his obsession, but he saved hip hop. Now, if you think about it, there's many groups of our era that came out that time. You don't even know their names, right?
Right.
Here we are in 2025. Y'all are interviewing me. I bet you there's somebody interviewing Chris somewhere else, right?
Right.
That means that we left a stamp.
Yes.
And not for that record that he made, we don't know what hip hop would be now. They control it now.
Yeah. And
what I tell people right now is the right time for us to take it back. Why? Because there's a void. All right, Huffy's in jail. There's no more of that little There's nothing going, you know what I'm saying? The only thing hip hop has going on is gossip and talking about people's business.
Facts.
There's no good hip hop, right?
Now, you speaking facts.
Now is the time we take it back.
So
right.
let me
You want to know why? You want to know why there's nothing going on in hip hop? Because the industry is waiting for us to create it, like they always do,
right.
And then they take it and act like it was theirs from the beginning, and rob us like they always do. But right now, that gap is so open.
Right. Well, let me give you your flowers though, man. Let me give you flowers right quick, man, because
flowers. Listen, forget flowers. I don't need no flowers. I can buy my flowers. I'm trying to give this knowledge. Right now, it's our time to take it back.
Yo.
So you want to give knowledge, right? I heard on Drink Champs that you said that you don't like to be called a legend. Or you want to be called an OG. So it's just the knowledge.
Why would you want to be called a legend when there ain't no money attached to it?
Why?
Nobody in this game in hip hop. Our culture is so messed up that they call me broken old school, and I have no relevance where they don't understand. I help pioneer that you're getting a check because of the things that I took. And how much times I got jerked to change the game so where you get your money now. So you want to call me irrelevant? You only relevant because I was relevant at one time. So shut up.
Ha. Well, let's make sure we get this in there. We got to talk about this Informer song, man. Huge record. 1992, the Canadian singer Snow This was huge on the billboard for y'all, and you produced this joint. I want to know, man, how did this collab come about? And what I'm saying, like, what can you tell us about working with Snow?
I was going to buy weed.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, for real. I was going to Goldfinger because that was my plug, right?
All right.
Shout out to the plug.
Prince told me, he said, yo, I got a white guy from Canada mine, because Prince was from Canada. He said, yo, I got a white boy from Canada. I'm going to do it right there. I said, yeah, right, sure.
I did not
later,
expect this, man. I didn't.
Look, I'm listening, right? So a week or two later, he brings Snow down. I go cop I go cop my ganja. I'm going to run into a white boy. It's my Irish man. I'm going to say, and farmer, so that Snow me, I'm going to fall upon the floor. I'm going to fall upon and curl up like a little baby.
That's the surreal moment right there. Yo, check it. All right, let's go to one of my favorite ones. I gotta slide. I gotta slide this in.
Nigga, you asked. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say. You figure. You asked me the story. Let me tell you. Okay. After I crawled up like a baby, we went directly to my house and started recording a farmer. So I know me out of them. 2019, Daddy Yankee remade it, which gave me a brand new check, right?
Yeah.
I'm calma, you get a poof of the illuminator. I don't know if that's the right word because I don't speak Spanish, but it went like 40 times diamond, and I got publishing stuff. Make sure y'all get your publishing. That's why I'm talking now, yo.
Yo, let me hold something, man.
I'm gonna let you hold some advice. Matter of fact, hold his hat.
He's gonna give you all the advice you can.
Look, if I ain't giving you enough advice to get you on, let me tell you something. What's better than a handout is a hand up. I'm not gonna give you a handout because that means that you didn't learn anything.
Nah, so, but hey man,
I'm gonna give you a hand up. And so I'm gonna give you a hand up, but with that hand I'm holding, you're gonna have to use that other hand to elevate yourself to where I'm trying to help you get to. So you're never gonna get a hand out from me. I'm gonna give you a hand up, whether it be knowledge, whether it be whatever, but I ain't got $1 for you. I'm broke. I don't care if
you're not broke, you got all the RVs and stuff sitting in their yard.
That's all right. That ain't none of y'all business and stuff.
Yo, man, listen. Listen. It's rare that someone check Calico, but I got you, man. You got me on that one. I love it, man. Let me definitely. I love this song, man. I love this segue. The Bridge 2001. Now Nas is one of my personal favorite rappers of all times. He's actually one of the main reasons I'm reaching out to you for this interview because, I love how he, shows love and respect to y'all. I feel like Nas is like the perfect protege for, MC Shan. And I want to ask you, man, how do you feel about Nas?
I love Nas. I love Nas. And I heard everything that he has said about me in good faith and all that. But what y'all have done was act like KRS One crushed me and Nas was the savior of the Queen. But Queen Bridget didn't need no saving. So now my new record goes like this.
Yeah.
I draw the line. I'm sick of y'all folks keep messing with me. OG, you draw the line. Queensbridge people better recognize me because that house is mine. You write it with a spin, act like shit'll never been, then give my house to Nas. That's wrong. Now the price you pay is I'm gonna get your butt tomorrow, but today. That's my new song. I ain't worried about no rap on this planet. I'm not one to get eaten.
Yeah.
Is that hip hop or is that a little alternative hip hop?
Yeah, he not one to get
look, since y'all like controversy, let me give you something.
Hold on, wait. Is this hip hop that you know, or is it alternative rap?
No, this is Shan doing Shan. I don't
Oh,
have to do nothing nobody expected me. Like I
right.
said, I don't care what none of y'all say. You don't like the song, too bad. All right, but it's not no rap, but it's Shan. And I
Yo,
guarantee you're gonna like it, Auntie. Auntie, I'm glad
all
you
right.
made that question, what you call it, so I could give these folks out here my real feeling. But that don't go towards you, but that's your job to open up those doors for people like me to say what I really have to say. And that's why I love y'all. Y'all give us doors and opportunities to say the things that other people won't. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I thank you. So don't think I was being abrasive. I love you for opening that door so I could tell them you give my house. No, that's wrong.
Now,
So
and
what's up?
what's that record called again? What's the record called again?
It's called Coming Back's Impossible. You can go on YouTube. I'm filming a new video right now.
All right.
It's called MC Shan Coming Back's Impossible. It's not hip hop. Like I said, it's not even an original song. One of my favorite groups are Imagine Dragon, and there's a song that they got called Natural. Oh, you're a natural,
Yeah.
feeling your heart on the go. And so I didn't just sample their joint like most producers, just sample that beat. No, I played everything over. I played guitars on it. I did the drums. I did everything. I sang on it. I did the just to
Yeah.
show people and the song that I wrote behind it. If you bother to go listen to
We're gonna
MC.
play it. We're gonna
Yeah.
play it.
Top of the hour. We gonna play
It's
that
about
joint.
to get played.
Yeah. But I want to ask you this though. Your song, the bridge song, it's been sampled a couple of times, and I want to ask you, Allure. Well, we interviewed Allure, and I love them girls, man, and they got this joint Head Over Heels where they featured
You
Nas.
ain't got to tell me, son. I'm on that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on
So,
that butterfly. I'm on that, yo. That's my group, son. They
yeah.
were signed to Bridgework Records at that point when they did Butterfly. You ain't got to talk about that. What are you
Was you
talking
in the
about?
So,
studio when they recorded
so I
it?
want to ask. I want my question is: when you first heard that Head Over Heels song, how did you feel?
What do you mean? There was nothing like it. See, artists of my era, right?
Yeah.
We had a thing where originality was it. Right? It wasn't like copy that dude, copy that dude, copy that dude. And no disrespect to my partner Snoop, because Snoop is my partner. Snoop, he changed the game when he did his dedication to biz. People didn't understand what Snoop was doing when he used Biz's lyrics and did a dedication to him.
Mm.
Everybody after that thought that it was okay to touch people's lyrics. Nelly thought he could touch my lyrics with that grills. Boy, how'd you get your grill that way? That's nothing but left me lonely. Girl, why'd you have to leave me that way? I love you to this day. And that's my stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And people want to down me like I'm crazy, yo. But it is what it
Yo.
is.
Nah, man. Hey, bro.
I
Listen.
like I like putting people under the bus after the fact. I ain't looking for no money. I got enough of it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
Listen.
come and sit with one of them tour buses on his lawn.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna come rent one for my son's prom. One of them tour buses you got on your yard.
Yeah,
Look,
man. I'm looking at.
whatever it is, me casa tu casa, me basa tu basa.
Yo. Hey, but Shan, listen, man. I'm looking up, man. I'm looking up at the time, man. We got to get up out of here, man. But I want to definitely. Well, I want to ask you one more question before I let you go. When it's all said and done, I want to ask you, man. How do you want to be remembered in the hip hop game?
As an OG.
I don't care about the hip hop game. I don't care about none of the accolades I got. I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records 2 times. Who you know in the Guinness Book of World Records? Me. Okay, now you can tell people you know that, right? What I want to be remembered for is that I took care of my mother and I took the ultimate care of my children and I sacrificed my career to make sure that they have a better life. I don't care. What they're gonna do is bury. Look, I'm gonna leave instructions. Bury me upside down, so anybody reading this can kiss my butt. Live my life the way I want to live it, and don't you wish you lived yours that way?
Hey,
Oops.
Shan, man,
That's some
listen.
words.
Listen, man, I appreciate you, man, rocking out with us, man. We definitely appreciate you. I want to give you time to give your shout outs, man. Any social media you want to put? I know you want to give out your Instagram because that's where you do all your dirt. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to go ahead and give your shout outs, man. Social media, any upcoming events or anything like that.
Forget all that. I want to give y'all all the props.
Hey, man, thank you.
Simple fact: without people like you, my legacy won't continue. You dig what I'm saying? And
Right.
so I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And the glory is on you from my end. Thank you. Because I could have been sitting here just drinking these wines by myself, but I've been drinking them with y'all. So,
Hey, man, that's what's up, man.
You dig what I'm saying?
He didn't even offer us nothing to drink.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. I feel so much. Hey, man, I feel good now, man. You made my that's my second surreal moment of the day.
You made the hairs on the back of his
Look,
neck
look,
stand up.
I gotta tell these folks, yo, the official MC Shan. If you want to get life's lessons, some days I'm gonna be drunk. Matter of fact, every day I'm drunk. But some days I don't take myself serious, and neither should you take yourself serious. Sometimes you have to laugh at yourself. I have no teeth in my mouth. But I have teeth that are dentures, and I refuse to wear them. But you have to be able to laugh at yourself. So when other people laugh at you, they're not laughing at you. They're laughing at with you because you already know what they're laughing at. Oh, you laughing at me because I ain't got no teeth. Oh, you laughing at me because I got a leprechaun shoes. But you don't know I'm getting to more money than you could possibly fathom in your head. So be
Hey.
quiet. Now the price you pay is I'm gonna get you tomorrow for stay.
Hey, Shan, man. Yo, Shan, man. Listen, man. I love you, man. We definitely, got to get some more about you.
Don't worry about it. Anytime, you know how to get me. Don't play with me, man. You know how to do it. Stop playing with my time. I'm old, yo. I got more good years behind me than I do in front. Don't play with me. You know how to do this.
Nah, man. Listen, man. I love you, man. And listen, I heard what you told me off air, man. I'm gonna definitely put that into play for the next go round. And
You want to know what?
What's up?
You didn't see. I ain't gonna do it. You ain't even have to say that. Nobody don't know about have to know about. Oh, we off for that then? Are we off?
We off of it.
All right, but look, nobody had. If we was on air, I'd still be mad at you because nobody has to know business that me and you. That's between me and you. That's not for the world to hear. You understand?
We
Yeah,
So
man,
totally appreciate it.
I'm not mad right now that you said that because I'm sitting here like, is this nigga still on air? Is this nigga motherfucking putting his cell phone blast? Nigga, we don't do that shit.
Hey, man. Hey, all right, Shane. Well, listen, man. We still on the radio, man. So let me get up out of here.
So well, wait a minute. We got to tell everybody, don't forget tomorrow night, Thursday, Showtime in Sanford, 8 p.m. Sanford
Showtime
Women's.
in Sanford.
Look, if y'all got Oculus, come in Oculus tomorrow in VR chat, and I'm having a big shindig in Queensbridge. I got Queensbridge in the metaverse and whatnot. I should have did that along the show. But I got VR chat. They about to give me my MC Shan Puma suit in metaverse. So I'm gonna look like MC Shan in real life. And then we got an after party with people performing in the metaverse in Queensbridge and whatnot. I'm sorry I didn't put that out there.
No,
'Cause
you
y'all
good.
got a bigger platform. I'm a ding dong, but thank y'all anyway. Good night.
All right,
Good
that was
night.
MC Shan on Surreal Talk Radio, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to follow us on social media, check us out, YouTube, Calico Surrealist. If you enjoyed the show and you want to support, y'all contact WPRK at Rollins College. Thank y'all so much, man. MC Shan, one more time, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for doing the show.
Thank y'all. Y'all look, since y'all talking like y'all still VR chat tomorrow, yo. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we going Queensbridge. If you got Oculus, all right, everybody can come. I don't care where you from, Australia, wherever. My man's is in Dubai. He gonna be there. Let's go tomorrow. They gonna give me my Puma suit. Let's go.
Queensbridge. All right, Shan, we out of here, man. Peace.
All right, out.